Good afternoon. Being the opposite side of selling a cigarette is totally bad because it has a lot of disadvantages that can harm our body. Before we raise our voice, let me introduce you to the members of my family. I am Angel Heart Foster. Our first speaker is Alice. Our second speaker is Guro. Our third speaker is Alice. Our fifth captain is and us right in the chorus. Now, let's start our first speaker.
Good afternoon. I am the first speaker in the affirmative side. Cigarette is the role of tobacco and those in the papers need to be smoked to a special role of substance. This mother believes that selling of cigarettes is not good for our bodies because cigarette contains a lot of toxic materials that can harm our body. Now, let's identify these hazardous substances. Cigarette smoke contains overall chemicals including commonly known cancer-causing carcinogenic compounds and 400 other toxins. These cigarette ingredients include nicotine, tar, and carbon monoxide, as well as formaldehyde, ammonia, hydrogen cyanide, as well as arsenic, nicotine, which is highly addictive. Thank you. Good afternoon. We, the negative side, is with the selling of cigarettes, now not been totally banned in the Philippines. Because it is a lot of advantages that can contribute to our society. Before that, I want to introduce to you the members of my home. Our first speaker, Marcelo Ramos. Our second speaker is Toby Ryan Canto. Our third speaker is Mr. Sarada. Our team captain is Franco Relativo. Our star is Federico Fuentes.
Internet is a small cylinder of finding a tobacco leaf. Rolled in the thin paper for smoking, the cigarette is ignited at one end and allowed to smolder. Its smoke is inhaled from the other end, which is held onto the mouth. In some cases, a cigarette holder may be used as well. The holder must include cigarette children and also include tobacco and other antiques. And also the cigarette is a small stick that are used of many people. The smoking ability to get gas from boring work and will have plenty of short breaks during the day. Smoking is the best way of removing stress. The advantages of smoking by buying cigarettes from corner stores area to support local businesses and help retain the fabric of our society. You can demand more service and benefits from the government because you have paid for taxes. Thank you.
According to the government in Wilding Annual Library, pregnant women who are smokers are the likely learn of current pregnancy because of smoking cigarettes. At 14 years, was associated with externalizing and internalizing behavior, problems, food suspension, contact with children, services, and alcohol addicted smoking cigarettes. Thank you.
According to the second she says that cigarette can cause diseases like lung cancer and hair loss. But the perceived benefit is not directly immortality. But the truth of the matter is that you by withdrawing from nicotine and smoking the cigarette simply satisfy the withdrawal and help gain a weight loss. That advantages is very first, to avoid during the day. Always have a cigarette first thing in the morning. Second, cigarette make you more alert. Third, cigarette make our body feel fresh. Thank you and good afternoon.
If you smoke, you will have a lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and especially pregnancy problems. Each year, 300,000 children suffer from lower respiratory tract infection because they inhale the smoke of cigarette. When the cigarette is smoked, thousands of chemicals enter your bloodstream throughout your body. These chemicals cause blindness, spread far throughout. That is why we strongly believe that smoking or selling of cigarettes is almost totally banned in the Philippines. Thank you and good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. There are good benefits of smoking in our country. Example, if you buy cigarette from corner store, you will help the local businesses and the economic progress of our country. Smoking can help the vendor to earn money from other people. Thank you.
At this moment, we will now have the rebuttal certain of the negative side.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Guro21. I am here to discuss all advantages of smoking. First, to avoid headaches in the morning, just take one cigarette. Second, cigarettes can build better relationship people around you. Third one, smoking lower risk to obesity. Fourth, smoking lower risk to Parkinson's disease. And if you buy cigarettes from corner store, you will help the local businesses and economic crisis of our country. That's why we believe that cigarettes should not be banned in the Philippines. That's all.
Good afternoon. We are gathered this afternoon to resolve our proposition that selling of all cigarettes is totally banned in the Philippines. What I mean banned is like cannot be smoked in private or public places. With the permission side believes that it is just right to totally ban the selling of cigarettes because of its health and social disadvantages. But before I will summarize our arguments, let me cite some erroneous or wrong idea of the negative side about smoking. According to your first speaker, that you will have heavenly brain, but your health will be destroyed and it may cause of your death. According to your second speaker, that you will be more alert and you will have less headaches, but the cigarettes will destroy your health and may cause of your death. And according to your third speaker, yes, it will help the taxes of the government, but smoking will destroy our environment, loss of pollution, and it will destroy our health. With that, we strongly believe that smoking of cigarette will cause of lung cancer, pulmonary disease, especially pregnancy problems, chronic obstruction pulmonary disease or COPD. There are over 4,000 chemicals in tobacco. Out of 100 are identified poisons and 63 known as carcinogens. The cigarette ingredients include nicotine, tar, and carbon monoxide, as well as formaldehyde, ammonia, hydrogen cyanide, arsenic, and DDT. Nicotine is highly addictive. Pregnant woman must not smoke because the fetus inside her womb can be undeveloped totally or it will be disabled. And obviously, you said poisons in the cigarettes. One of these is nicotine, and nicotine is in our the other word of nicotine is dust. That with this we rest our care. Thank you and good afternoon.
Okay, so that was a very nice debate. I believe they deserve a round of applause. So this is not the side about debate, no? All of you can give your side. What can you say about the proposition? Our proposition is very timely. Well, because we are discussing about life and we are discussing about organ systems. And I believe since Davao City is banning the selling of cigarette, smoking, because selling is different from smoking. Selling is just selling the cigarette, but today when you say smoking, it is the using of the product. And that is restricted in Davao City in specific cases. With regards to our proposition, it's very clear that the selling is banned, totally banned, meaning it will not be allowed in the Philippines. The affirmative side clearly stated their case, right? You said that there are a lot of toxic chemicals, that's why it must not be banned, meaning no Filipino must be allowed to use cigarette. Is that what you are trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Based on my observation, before we will ask our audience, based on my observation, on your points, the affirmative side clearly established, okay, that smoking or selling of cigarettes must totally ban in the Philippines. Who else would like to give a negative effect of smoking? Very good. So when a woman is pregnant and if you will use cigarette, it can harm the baby inside. So there are a lot of consequences or negative effects already given. Again, what are your important points? Why is it that the selling of cigarette will still be allowed?
It can help out economic problems.
It can help economic problems because of the taxes that these cigarettes may be giving to us, will give rather to us, to our economy. Yes.
Smoking can cause chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
So it can cause a chronic disease. It can harm our lungs. So, do you think that the advantages of smoking that were given can match with the disadvantages that it will be allowed also?
No, ma'am.
What do you think? Yes, Team Captain.
No, because our advantages can match our reason, but because of the advantages, we can help our country.
So, do you think the helping the country through the taxes,
Yes, ma'am.
we can already sacrifice
Yes.
the negative effects that they are
Yes,
giving?
ma'am.
If you are a father and your wife is pregnant and your wife is exposed to cigarette, knowing the effects of cigarette to the baby, will you still allow cigarettes to be sold?
No, ma'am.
How about us? Yes or no?
No.
No! It's already a no. Why?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's be honest this time. What do you think? This is outside debate. You are already discussing your answers. Yes.
Because it can affect your
So are you trying to tell us that it can harm the baby? Yes.
But if you prepare the unborn baby, the air pollution in the world.
But too much of everything is still not good.
Yes, ma'am.
So most of the times it is too much. Because I have heard, not a user, I have heard that once you have started using it, you will be addicted to it. So let's ask our audience, what do you think of our debate? What do you think? Smoking or cigarette is not sold in the Philippines? Let's ask from this. Sige, how about from this side? Sa tingin mo, sa tingin mo, tayo ka. Sa tingin mo, okay lang ba? Nag-get ka talaga ng cigarette? Ay, hindi daw. Ayaw niya namin. Ikaw lang dalawa. Nakakasira daw ng katawan ng tao, kaya kung pwede lang. Nakakasira daw sa katawan ng tao. How about from this side? Okay ko. Kung sabihin mo, ang sigarilyo ba nakakasira ng katawan ng tao? Oo, hindi. Nakakasira ng katawan ng tao. So, ibig sabihin, dapat bang ipagbawal ito sa Pilipinas? Dapat daw ipagbawal sa Pilipinas. So, paano yan? And what is the pleasure of the body?
Ma'am,
Yes.
it can harm people's health. It will give good benefits to you when you use it wisely.
When you use it wisely, it will have a big benefit. Yes.
Yes, it will give you a big benefit to your body, but it will cause of your air pollution and it will cause of your death.
Okay, so it can cause air pollution. So it is harming the environment. At the same time, it will destroy yourself. Yes.
When it create air pollution, why we plant that's why we plant trees.
So we will plant trees so that there will be something that will absorb. Okay, so since you have already given your points, your arguments, what will we do now? Any suggestion? Yes.
We all have points and we are also have points. We don't want to ban the cigarette in the Philippines. That's why we will use it strictly.
Okay, so we will restrict, is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
We will restrict the selling of cigarettes, meaning not everybody can buy. Is that your point? How about from this side? Yes.
Yes, I agree. I know, but there are advantages and disadvantages in smoking cigarettes. So I agree with that, but it must be restricted.
It must be restricted. Actually, that is what we are doing in the Philippines. We are not allowing everyone to take one cigarettes. That's why in schools, it is restricted. I'm not sure if it's 100 meters. That cigarettes must not be sold in the premises. Okay, so I believe we have settled. We will not totally ban the selling of cigarettes in the Philippines, but we will restrict it. Okay? So with that, show us shaking of hands.
Good,